Ladies and gentlemen, I want you to look around this room. Look at the faces beside you, behind you, in front of you. And I want you to ask yourself a simple question. Why not you? Why can't you be the one? Why can't you rise up? Break the chains, defy the odds, and do something extraordinary with your life. Why not you? See, most people spend their lives watching others live theirs. They clap for other people's success. They admire other people's courage. They quote other people's wisdom. But when it comes to their own potential, they shrink. They hesitate. They settle. They say, maybe one day. But I came here tonight to tell you that one day is today. This is your moment. This is your time. You've got greatness in you. You've got power in you. You've got something special, and the world is waiting for you to show up. But the question is, will you believe it? Because the truth is, the world doesn't give you what you want. It gives you what you believe you deserve. And too many of us have been living beneath our potential, living with excuses, living with fear, while our dreams sit on the shelf collecting dust. And I get it. I know life can break you down. I know what it feels like to be laughed at, doubted, ignored. I know what it's like to fail so hard that you start questioning who you are. I know what it's like to look at yourself in the mirror and wonder if you've still got anything left inside. But I also know this. You can come back from anything. You can rise from the bottom. You can turn pain into power, fear into fuel, and rejection into redirection. The difference between those who make it and those who don't, it's not talent, it's not luck. It's not connections, it's belief. It's that fire inside that says, why not me? Why can't I be the one who makes it? Why can't I be the one who breaks the cycle, who changes the story, who becomes the example my family's been waiting for? Every great story began with someone who dared to ask that question. When the odds were against them, when no one believed in them, when everything said, it's impossible, they looked at themselves and said, why not me? You've got to be hungry. Hungry for more, hungry to grow, hungry to see how far you can go. Because hunger is the difference maker. It's what gets you up when you don't feel like it. It's what makes you study longer, work harder, fight through the tears, and keep pushing even when you have every reason to quit. And I'm telling you right now, the people who make it are not the smartest. They're not the most talented. They're the hungriest. They refuse to settle. They refuse to give up. They look at life and they say, you will not defeat me. I remember sleeping on the floor of my office, chasing a dream that nobody understood. People told me I was crazy. They told me to be realistic. But you know what? Realistic is the language of mediocrity. You can't be realistic about greatness. You can't be realistic about dreams. You've got to be unreasonable enough to believe that even if it hasn't been done before, you can do it. See, the world changes because someone gets bold enough to ask, why not me? Somebody's going to get that job. Why not you? Somebody's going to build that business. Why not you? Somebody's going to write that book, start that movement, create that life they've been dreaming of. Why not you? You see, when you say, why not me, you give yourself permission to rise. You step out of limitation and into creation. But most people never ask that question because they're afraid. Afraid to fail, afraid to look foolish, afraid to want too much. And fear is the number one dream killer. Fear whispers, what if you try and it doesn't work? But faith shouts back, what if it does? Oh, fear will paralyze you. It'll make you overthink, overanalyze, and underperform. But faith will move you forward even when you can't see the whole staircase. You've got to move with faith. You've got to walk even when it's dark. You've got to believe even when there's no evidence yet, because you can't wait until it's perfect. You can't wait for all the lights to turn green. You've got to start now, right where you are, with what you have. I meet people all the time who say, "Luz, I'm waiting for the right time." And I tell them, you've been waiting so long that time stopped waiting for you. There is no right time. There's just time and what you choose to do with it. If you want your life to change, you've got to change. If you want your circumstances to improve, you've got to improve. You can't stay the same and expect something different. It's not about your past. It's about your potential. I don't care what you've been through, what mistakes you've made, who left you, who doubted you. Your future is not determined by your history. It's determined by your decision to rise today. Every champion was once a contender that refused to give up. I know some of you have been through storms that nobody knows about. You've cried in silence. You've fought battles that would have broken other people, but you're still here. You're still standing. That means there's something in you that can't be destroyed, so don't let pain make you bitter. Let it make you better. Don't let disappointment make you stop. Let it drive you deeper, because the struggle you're in today is developing the strength you'll need tomorrow. And when life knocks you down, and it will, don't you dare stay down. Get back up. Dust yourself off. Look life in the eye and say, "Is that all you got?" You see, the comeback is always stronger than the setback. The wound may have hurt you, but it didn't finish you. You're still breathing, and that means the fight's not over. So don't sit on your dream. Don't bury your vision. Don't hide your gift because of fear. Because somewhere out there, someone is waiting for what you've been called to create. You are somebody's inspiration. You are somebody's hope. You are somebody's reason to believe again. If you quit now, you'll never know who you could have become. So I'm asking you tonight, why not you? Why not now? Why not here? Don't wait for permission. Don't wait for the right conditions. Don't wait for someone to believe in you. You don't need everyone to believe in you. You just need one person, you. Because when you believe in yourself, when you decide you're worthy, when you commit fully, the universe rearranges itself to match that decision, you see. The world doesn't respond to hesitation. It responds to boldness. Boldness is power. Faith is fuel. Purpose is fire. When you combine all three, you become unstoppable. You've got to say it to yourself. It's my times. Say it again. It's my time. Say it until your doubt gets tired of hearing it. Because the truth is, you've survived too much to give up now. You've come too far to turn back now. Every failure taught you something. Every heartbreak refined you. Every loss built resilience. And all of it was preparing you for this moment. You were not born to play small. You were not created to live average. You were designed to shine. So don't ask life to be easier. Ask yourself to be stronger. Don't wait for the storm to pass. Learn to dance in the rain. Don't pray for less challenge. Pray for more courage. Because when you grow stronger, the world opens up. People will say you changed. And you'll smile, because that's what growth is supposed to do. You're not supposed to stay the same. You're supposed to evolve, to stretch, to outgrow your old limitations. Let them talk. Let them doubt. Let them question. While they're sleeping, you're working. While they're gossiping, you're grinding. While they're complaining, you're creating. Because you know something they don't. You know your time is coming. And then when it comes, it's not luck. It's not coincidence. It's the result of your consistency, your belief, your persistence. So don't stop. Don't quit. Don't let tiredness turn into surrender. Rest if you must, but don't you dare give up. You owe it to yourself. You owe it to your future. You owe it to everyone who believed in you, and even to those who didn't. When you win, you prove that it's possible. You give others permission to dream again. You become the evidence that greatness lives inside ordinary people. And I'm telling you right now, the world needs that evidence. We need your light. We need your story. We need your courage. Because every person who ever made history was just a regular human who decided to do something extraordinary. And you can be that person. So I ask you again, why not you? Why not the one who breaks the curse of mediocrity in your family? Why not the one who shows the next generation what's possible? Why not the one who refuses to live small, refuses to quit, refuses to die full of untapped potential? Don't let your dream die inside you. You were not born to make a living. You were born to make a difference. So go out there and live like it. Live bold, live brave, live with purpose. Because you only get one shot at this thing called life, and you don't know how much time you have left, so make it count. You've got to fight for your dream. You've got to guard it from fear, from doubt, from negativity. Protect it like it's the most valuable thing you own, because it is. Your dream is your gift to the world, and when you walk in that gift, when you rise in that purpose, when you give your best every single day, people will look at you and say, "How did you do it?" And you'll smile because you'll know you asked the question they never asked. You said, "Why not me?" And that one question changed everything, because once you believe it's possible, the impossible starts to bend. Once you decide it's your time, opportunities start appearing. Once you commit to your vision, life starts cooperating. You're not waiting on the world is waiting on you. So stop doubting, stop delaying, stop hiding, step into your power, walk into your purpose, speak from your soul. And every time that voice of doubt whispers, "Who do you think you are?" you look right back and say, "I'm the one. I'm the one who won't quit. I'm the one who won't settle. I'm the one who's going to make it happen." Because it has to be somebody, and if it has to somebody, why not you? Thank you.